This is take two because I didn't press record. Anyway, how are you doing? I thought I'd just do a bit of a read along with me today. I'm currently trying to get 3 books completed that I'm reading. I finished Quicksilver yesterday by Callie Hart. I have thoughts about that book and I will do another video on this. But what I'm currently reading, Where the Library Hides. I am right near the end, so I'm going to prioritize getting this one done. I am loving this book. I loved What the River Knows. I have been waiting to get into this, and it is not disappointing. I'm about 2 chapters into the Kamogawa Food Detectives and loving it. It is so gentle. It is all the vibes that I want. And you may remember I started How to Become the Dark Lord and Die Trying. I started this on Christmas Eve. I'm about 60 pages in and I am really enjoying it. It's made me laugh out loud multiple times and I don't do that much laughing, so it's doing a good job. I am going to in. I've got my iced tea. It is matcha, lime, and green tea because you've got to keep hydrated. That was everything that I wanted it to be. It was the perfect ending to the duology. And I had way less left than I thought I had to read. I also loved the way that the epilogue was done. When you read this book, which you need to read this duology, please let me know. The epilogue is so cute. I really enjoyed it. And I'm so glad that I grabbed the Fairy Loot edition of this one. This was so good. And I read a lot. I read a lot of fantasy. I read a lot of YA fantasy. And it really has got for me a really different feel. I think the fact it's based in Egypt, there's all the Egyptology, it's got a real Agatha Christie mystery feel. It's got a really nostalgic feel to it, and the writing is wonderful. I think the pacing is great around it's laid out exactly like you'd expect if you've seen The Mummy. Around every corner there is peril waiting, and some of it is mild, some of it is not so mild. I've cried, I've laughed, I've swooned through these books, and genuinely excited to see what the author writes next. It would be remiss of me not to try the iced tea while I've got you here. That's actually really, really good. It's got mint and lime. Mint, lime, matcha, and green tea. I forgot the mint earlier. So I don't drink alcohol, but this is what I imagine a mojito to taste like. That's really good. Also, not an advertisement, but apparently it's packed with vitamins, minerals, and fibre. Carry on with How to Become a Dark Lord and Die Trying. And let's see how far we get with this. Got about 20 pages. One thing I will say about this book, the chapters are really, really long. It reads really fast, but the chapters are really, really long. And I'm not good with long chapters. Must be really enjoying it because that is not putting me off. But the reason I stopped is because the postman came and I had some book mail. Pretty sure I'm not expecting any book mail. And this is from Penguin Random House. That was a bit stupid. I just put my microphone down. Genuinely have no idea what these are, but very excited. Ooh. So I have a copy of Cuckoo by Callie Kazumi. I have followed Callie for many years from the Hodder Scape years, and this is their debut. is out in March. I love the fact that the hashtag says messed up thriller. I believe this is about a husband and wife, and the husband goes missing. Really interested, and I love the colorway on this. It is beautiful. I've got This Is Not a Game by Kelly Mullen. This is out in April. One body, two unlikely sleuths. The time for playing nicely is over. I love the fact that it is a grandma and granddaughter crime solving sleuths with gamification. This sounds absolutely wonderful. This is out in April. And thank you so much, Penguin Random House. And very timely. I got some more reading done. I am now 113 pages into this book. That chapter, is it a chapter? It's split up regularly, but that chapter was 42 pages long. And I enjoyed it all. There's orcs, there is lots of battle, there is lots of wit. I read Dreadful by Caitlin Rozakis last year, and I loved the humour in that, and this is giving me all of those vibes. I also like the fact that it's no secret because you find this out from the start. The main character, Davi, cannot die, but does die, but is brought back to life over and over again. So it is like Groundhog Day. Also, is kind of like that game where you go to the shop and I bought and you add on to the story over and over again. And I am really, really enjoying that concept. I think it's a really clever concept. It's very funny. I've laughed out loud a lot. And it's probably time that I go and do something practical in the house. A friend is coming over later to see me before my birthday, so I should probably go and put some stuff away. My friend popped over and I've done some adulting, and now Albus, now the dog has come to join me. It's so chilly today. So while I was doing some adulting and chores, I switched to the Kamogawa Food Detectives on audiobook and got another chapter done on audio. It is currently on my library's no queue, no reservation. So I got to borrow it straight away via BorrowBox. But I'm going to jump back in and we're going to move on to mackerel sushi, which as a vegan sounds absolutely horrible. I am sure it is a beautiful dish for the fish lovers. So that's chapter 3. This is quite a short book. I think it's about just over 200 pages. So I may actually get this one done today, especially if I get another chance to switch to some audio. But this will be the last reading I think I get done for today, because I'm hoping that Owen comes home soon and maybe we can go out for a quick walk, or it won't be long before the kids are home from school. This feels like such an indulgent day for me. Just having time to kutch in and read through 3 different books is an absolute treat. You will probably only hear You will probably only be able to hear snoring from now on in, as the little burrito has joined me. And I think that's a good place to end this. I read just over half of the Kamogawa Food Detectives. I'm really enjoying it. It's such an interesting concept that people can come to this restaurant and ask the food detectives to recreate dishes that they don't actually know how to make, but they have very important they are very important parts of core memories in these people's lives. Look at him. He's fallen asleep. So it's a really interesting concept. I am going to leave it here and get ready because I'm not sure what I'm doing this afternoon. It is my birthday this weekend, so I don't know what I'm going to be up to. I find birthdays are really difficult to navigate, especially as I get older. And I know that it's a privilege getting older, but I find the pressure on any big celebration, Christmas, birthdays, put a lot of pressure on myself for things to be perfect, and maybe I should just chill. Just cool my jets. This is my first video of 2025, and as always, take care of yourselves and bye.